Near the end of 2022, I decided to move to San Diego and switch a new home. After some researches, I decided to purchase a new home from Lennar Homes. Lennar is the second largest home builder in the US. One of the reasons I chose Lennar is because their everything's included package, which means I don't need to spend additional money and effort and to decide my home upgrades. And everything is included. In today's video, we are going to review the smart technologies inside of Lennar's Everything's Included package. And this will give the smart home enthusiasts about this year's industry standard to help you make your smart home decisions and upgrades. In this video, I will run through every smart technologies inside my house and to adding my personal review and research notes. That being said, I will be only covering the smart things that is runs on electricity. And if you have additional questions, happy to discuss in the comments. Let's get started. A few quick notes. I would consider my home a mid-tier new home in Southern California market. Mid-tier as in the price range is near middle of all the available offerings. It is also a detached home. In Southern California market, as the tier increases, you will definitely see the big changes such as location, square feet, and house types from townhome to detached to single-family home. And also small changes such as the appliances change from GE Profile to GE Cafe and also way to GE Monograms. Let's get started with the kitchen. The appliances are part of the standard GE Profile series and include built-in microwave and oven combo, refrigerator, gas cooktop, hood, and dishwasher. And some of them have smart built-in and Wi-Fi connectivity, namely the oven and dishwasher. Here, you connect to them using the GE Smart HQ app. Oven. Once you connect the oven to the app, you can use the app to remote preheat or bake, unlock the air fryer feature, and display the weather and local time. So you don't have to change the clock when the daylight saving starts or ends. You might be wondering if there's any safety concerns regarding the remote oven control. Besides some of the convenience features that I listed earlier, one of the nice things about the app is that it does send alerts which provide some peace of mind. The dishwasher also has Wi-Fi connectivity and control. One of my favorite features doesn't even use the Wi-Fi. That is a physical button for the delay start feature, so I can run my cycles at off-peak hours for energy saving. The Wi-Fi connection and app provide more notification and observability purposes. And honestly, I really use those remote start feature. The remaining appliances are not Wi-Fi enabled. One interesting thing to note, I noticed that the hood has a Chef Connect feature, which is a Bluetooth feature for GE kitchen automation. The automation, for example, when you turn on your cooktop, the hood fan auto runs. Unfortunately, the cooktop included in this package doesn't have the matching Chef Connect connectivity, so the combination in this house doesn't work. Also, the included refrigerator doesn't have those fancy new features such as a built-in camera, a front display screen, or water filter changing alert. Yes, I love check out those latest smart appliances at stores, but unfortunately, those are not included in this Lennar package. And actually, that's totally fine. Moving to the laundry room, both washer and dryer have Wi-Fi connectivity. Similar to dishwasher, you would prefer to push the physical buttons over the remote control. Using the same GE Smart HQ app, you can check the running status and remaining cycle time, and the app can send alerts to notify you when the cycle is completed. Let's move to security. You will notice that Lennar builds the security and home control solutions around Ring and Amazon's ecosystem. That being said, The ecosystem uses your Amazon account to tie everything together into a single Ring dashboard to control. The Ring system is your base of operation, and this should be an important consideration when you are expanding your smart home solutions with other components. First is Ring security system, and you will get a self-installation package to do the setup. Unfortunately, Lennar will not help you to mount the base station and number pad on the wall, so if you want to do so, you will have to find a way to conceal the power cables, or end up like this. The Ring security system is the standard base package with the base station, which you can also buy from Costco and other stores with this kit. It includes door sensors, number pad, motion sensor, and smoke and seal listeners. A few notes. Number 1, the smoke listener is a very good thing. Even though they install the non-smart first alarm smoke and seal detectors, the Ring listener can hear the alarm and send the alerts to your phone. Number 2, some people want to expand their security system by adding range extender, glass breaker sensor, and outdoor sensor. You can always purchase these separately and link them to your base station later. Number 3, there's definitely a learning curve to get used to this system and set up all its functionalities. Take some time to learn, and it will improve your home security, in and out, home and away. Moving to the doorbell. Lennar pre-installed the Ring Pro doorbell, which is a must-have for smart homes now. It monitors the front door for the guests and packages, and a lot of more features. My only comment is the model they included, the Ring Pro, was first released in 2016, and now Ring's latest model is the Pro 2 and has some incremental features. It is a bit overdated considering this is a 2022 to 2023 home, but it's totally fine. The only note is you will need a subscription to save the video footage from the doorbell, and I recommend to at least have the basic subscription. You can also subscribe via Amazon.com if you want to manage all of your other subscriptions on Amazon account. As for the door lock, the Bolt is battery operated, and you can use the Bolt app to set up and lock and unlock your door. The default connection mode is Bluetooth, which means you can only control the lock from the app when your phone is next to your door. You can connect the lock to your Ring base station via the Z-Wave protocol. In the Level app, the connectivity is called Amazon Sidewalk. That's where you connect to your Amazon account and chain connect to your Ring base station. Then, in addition to Bluetooth, you can control your lock remotely with either the Ring app or the Level app. Coming to the garage, MyQ is the smart control system of the Genie garage door opener. After installing the MyQ app and finish the setup, you can use your phone to remotely control your garage door. A few notes. Number 1, the first thing I always ask people to do is set up your garage door to automatically close in the evening. So even if you forget to close the garage door at night, MyQ can automatically close it at a certain time, or at least send an alert if something is in the way. Number 2, you can now link your garage door to your Amazon account. This will enable Amazon key delivery for Amazon to open your garage and leave your delivery package inside. Number 3, once you connect your Amazon account and also chain connect to Ring, you have a central control station. Then you can choose which camera to use to record when the garage delivery happens. Well, we are covering security. Let's talk about cybersecurity and Wi-Fi. The Lennar package includes the Eero Pro 6 mesh router to set up to connect your home, and it provides a very good coverage. A few notes. Number 1. Eero recently changed their subscription model and removed the cheapest basic tier, and now the subscription for Eero Plus starts at $10. Number 2. I suggest hardwiring the satellite router to the Ethernet cable because it provides some better connectivity based on my test. In Lennar's home, every room comes with an Ethernet port, and this is one thing I like about them. So I can hardwire for the fast speed and lowest latency. Number 3, one funny thing is, Eero knows that the device is provided by Lennar and will show the Lennar logo in the app. I think this is by the serial number. Now, moving to the control piece. The first thing in the garage is a Lennar Wi-Fi module attached to the Lennar water heater. This is a life-changing experience. New home builds usually have tankless water heaters for energy saving, but one downside of that type is the heater takes too long to receive hot water when you need it, and you have to keep the hot water faucet on for a while until it finally comes. The Lennar Wi-Fi module solves this pain point. It issues a command to start circulation of the hot water inside of your home, so the preheated water comes out immediately. You can either use your phone app to schedule the hot water to be ready around the time you might need it, or they also have a connected physical button for you to click on demand. The cycle completes usually under 2 minutes, and this is a really life-changing experience. If you happen to have it and haven't set up yet, do it now. Another thing in the garage is Flow by Moon. It is a smart water valve. On a daily basis, it monitors the usage and you can control on and off of the water. It gives you some detailed reports and information that might help you to determine if you need to do some plumbing work. You can think it like a kind of an insurance, because it can shut off the water when there is a water leakage. It will certainly be helpful at the very beginning of home purchasing to detect any of the builder quality issues to submit the warranty claims, and it will be becoming more and more useful after the house becoming more and more older. So it will help you to prevent and detect before any serious water damage is done. Smart home light switches. Well, the only one that installed for me is in the living room, and it is a Caseta dimmer switch. You can use a physical remote or app to control, and keep in mind that the smart hub is also required. My note is, if you want to grow in this system and install more switches around the home, then there are a couple of considerations. One typical Caseta switch costs about $50 to $70, so it is a big investment comparing to the other Wi-Fi based ones such as Casa. Also keep in mind that you might have other switch scenarios like a 3-way switches and switches that control both a fan and a light. And the cost of those special switches may be different. There are pros and cons for each type of switches and brand. Choose the setup and brand that best suits your needs at a cost you are comfortable with. Because once you install more switches and have everything scheduled and connected, it's hard to go back. Trust me. Let's talk the monitors. The Lennar package includes the Z-Wave version of Honeywell T6 Pro. Remember, it is not a Wi-Fi version, which means you'll have to use the Ring app to connect to it. The basic functionality seems fine, but I ended up uninstalling it and swapping it out to Ecobee. For one reason, it doesn't support room sensors and isn't compatible with other Honeywell room sensors. The thermostat is usually placed in the hallway or living room, which is more open. The temperature just isn't the same as it is in the individual rooms. So it will be either creating an uncomfortable temperature experience or generating extra energy costs. The next reason is that you can only set up the schedule via the touchscreen and control it via the ring. It's not neither flexible nor convenient. A third minor reason is that it is not smart enough, especially now. More smart Wi-Fi monitors can recognize time of use, tiered pricing, and local community saving program for extra savings. The next device they gave to me is the Yahoo Air Quality Monitor. It generates a very comprehensive data about the air quality of the home, but I found it hard to derive actionable insights. I suppose one use case could be using IFTTT and treating it as a room sensor for triggering. So such as if the temperature is above a certain amount or the air quality is poor, turn on the fan. So maybe you have some good ideas? Put them in the comments, I would be happy to know. The last thing is solar. And they use Enlighten app to read the data. A few notes about solar. If you purchase the solar, remember to file the appropriate form in the California to reduce your home price so you can receive a lower property tax bill. You can connect the solar module to the Wi-Fi instead of using the cellular connection. And using the included app, you can get more frequent data with the Wi-Fi just for fun. The last thing is, there is an EV charger they pre-installed in the garage. And here is the information. At the end, here is a list of all the items I covered in this video. You can find all of the links in the description below. Note, in your local market or your house build, the exact list may be different, and you can find all of those public information in their model homes, and what you see is what you get. And based on all the above review, my overall rating for this smart package is good. That is everything for today, and I hope this information is helpful. Please let me know your thoughts, comments, ideas, or what else would you like to see in the comments below. Thank you and have a nice day.